Are live. Hello and good afternoon, everybody. This is Ralph back with another video. This one, want to talk about imposter syndrome and something that's very similar to it, beginner's syndrome. Describe what they are and how to overcome it. And the reason I want to get into this is because I myself have struggled with beginner syndrome and to a little extent also imposter syndrome. And once you know what's going on in your own mind, you are better equipped to fight it, to handle it, and to prevail against it. Now, first of all, let's start off with what is beginner's syndrome? Beginner's syndrome is when you start doing something brand new. You have no previous experience doing it, and you feel unqualified because actually you are a beginner and you are you are somewhat unqualified. And the only way to really prevail against beginner syndrome, where you feel like you're just unqualified to be doing the job, the best way to fight that is by actual hands-on experience. Getting in there, doing it, realizing that in the beginning, you are going to suck at doing that job. But after you've done it for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's going to start feeling more normal and natural. And you're going to start getting better and better and better at doing it. So, yeah, beginner syndrome, it's something that we all get from time to time, particularly when you're starting something new. And it is something that can be overcome and beaten by perseverance. Now, imposter syndrome is something a little more complicated and a little more deep-seated than just beginner syndrome. Imposter syndrome is where you feel that you are not qualified for the job, no matter how much qualifications you have. And this is something that strikes not only beginners, but also people that have a lot of experience in a certain field. See, people have somewhat low self-esteem, and no matter how much they think no matter how much they know, no matter how many degrees they may have under their belt, no matter how many years of experience that they have in a particular field, they may doubt themselves to the point where they really don't feel qualified, even though they may have years of experience in the field. And now this is more of I would say more of a self-doubt and self-esteem type of an issue, but still something that can be overcome just by getting around the right people and building your self-confidence and getting in there and realizing, okay, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people, especially in the online space. And what do we have in the online space? What is the online world particularly known for? The big bad trolls. People that get their jollies, get their kicks from telling other people, you're stupid, you're ugly, you stink, get off, shut the F up. People like that. Nice, cheery, pleasant people. Yeah, the online troll. Those are people that just get their kicks out of causing other people emotional distress and pain. And when you're dealing with folks like that, and you're starting something new, even if you've got maybe a few years experience, the first time you make your first YouTube video, if you run across 5 or 6 trolls trolling your account, telling you that you're stupid, that's not going to help your self-esteem or your self-confidence. So what you can do, if you feel this welling up inside you, do not feed the trolls. Be my first bit of advice. Do not feed the trolls. Yeah, your first YouTube video, your first few live streams, they're not going to be the best. especially if you're working with new apps and new technology, and maybe you got a new studio, the lighting's not the best, you're experimenting with the lighting, you're learning a lot of things as you go. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're not at your best. But just tell yourself that's okay. I am not perfect. I am not necessarily an expert at doing all this online stuff, but I am learning, I am growing, and this is where having some positive affirmations can really come in. Tell yourself, I'm not an expert yet, but I am learning, I am growing, and every day I am getting better and better in every way. Each and every day I'm getting better and better in every way. Something like that. However you want to word it. A lot of different positive I am affirmations out there that you can use. And just get that in your mind that you are growing as a marketer, if that's what you're into, if you're wanting to become a social media influencer, trying to grow your audience, man, you've got to have a big audience to become a social media influencer, and you will get a lot of trolls trolling you over the years. But if that's what you want to do, it's worth it. Just get used to, you know, there are going to be people out there that are going to be your haters, but that doesn't mean that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that you're ugly. It doesn't mean that you suck at doing whatever it is you want to do online. It just means that there are people out there who hate, and they are hating you because you are doing something. And that's the only way to silence your haters. Is just don't do nothing, don't do anything, don't be anything, don't try anything new, just stick in your comfort zone and don't grow. For me, that is not an option. But the best way I think that you can beat imposter syndrome is just acknowledge whatever it is that you're doing. Trolls are going to be out there, and you got to make sure that you're not your biggest troll. You want to start working on your mindset to where you become your biggest fan, not your biggest troll. So for this, you can do something like affirmations. But what is even more powerful is if you can get into a mindset group, a personal development group, a law of attraction group, something that is set up and designed to help people acquire the right mindset for success. That is something that can help you in the long term. Because in those groups, you not only will be having people telling you to, use positive affirmations to tell yourself that you're doing good, but you'll also have other people in the group who are giving you positive feedback and helping you grow through positive affirmations themselves. So in a positive thinking group like that, law of attraction group, mindset group, you will be encouraged to think of yourself in positive terms, and you'll also have other people reaffirming you in a positive way. And yeah, if you make a few mistakes your first few times doing anything new, that is to be expected. That's par for the course. But don't let it hold you back. So yeah, imposter syndrome, beginner syndrome, they're kind of similar in certain ways because they're founded on self-doubt. Where they separate is where you've got a whole lot of experience doing something, like maybe you've done really good in real estate sales, or maybe you were the best used car salesperson in your neighborhood, and then you decide, okay, the real estate market, I don't want to be doing that anymore. Auto sales, I don't want to be doing that anymore. I want to do something that I can do without leaving the house. Maybe I can give this whole online sales thing a try. And in that type of an environment, Even people that have a lot of experience in other forms of sales can feel like total idiots. I know of a guy, not a total idiot, by the way, but he had a great corporate job. I believe it was in sales, making six figures a year. And he decided, I want to try online sales, affiliate marketing. How hard can it be? He quit his corporate sales job and he had some money in the bank. He thought, I can live off of my savings until I start making money in affiliate marketing. Found out it was not as easy as he thought it was going to be. And he went from being a top corporate salesperson to being a homeless online salesperson because, well, he was not really the most coachable type of a person. And I think his self confidence was a little bit low too. He was just in a new pond that he was not familiar with, and he just needed somebody there to help guide him. And finally, when he got the help, when he got mentoring, when he found somebody who was willing to take him as he was, a homeless guy living on the street, and teach him how to do this online marketing gig right, he got everything back. He got his self-esteem back, he got his home back, got his income back. Now he's a big shaker and mover in affiliate marketing and network marketing. But I mean, yes, this can be a scary transition to make, going from one form of sales to another form of sales. Or if you've never had any sales experience whatsoever and you want to try online sales, yeah, that can be very nerve-wracking and very scary. But you just got to tell yourself, I am going to learn this, I am learning this, and I give myself permission to fail a few times. And I'm just going to fail fast, learn from those failures, and keep moving forward. What we call failing your way upwards. It's not just failing over and over and over again without doing anything to correct the problem. It's where you fail quickly, over and over again, but you learn from every experience and you take that into the next experience. You make corrections, you make changes, and eventually you climb your way up to the top. But it's just something where you have to give yourself permission to fail the first few times in anything new that you do, knowing that you're going to learn from those failures and you're going to keep right on trying until you eventually get this whole thing down pat. And you can get there. But before you become an expert in anything, you have to get started. You have to learn. And that's another thing. Another thing that can stop people dead in their tracks when they start something new, like affiliate marketing, network marketing, or any of the online business opportunities that are out there. People think that they need to be an expert. They got to know everything there is to know about the program before they can go out there and sell the program to other people. And yes, I have been guilty of this myself. And the problem was, no matter how well I understood the program, I felt that there was something there that I didn't quite understand, and I had to understand that perfectly before I could get out there and start selling whatever it was I was in. And yeah, looking back, that was imposter syndrome. No matter how much I knew, I felt like I had to know just a little bit more before I could get started. And that's the perfect way to keep yourself broke. The better way to proceed and to succeed and to make money is just tell yourself, I'm going to learn as much as I need to learn to get started. Pay attention to the quick start material, the quick start courses that are in practically every business opportunity out there. Take a day, maybe 2 days to go through all that quick start material, get yourself set up, and then tell yourself, I'm going to start marketing this. But I don't have to be an expert in the beginning before I start marketing this. And this is where knowing your upline, knowing your sponsor, knowing a great little chain of command, as it were, is essential. Because if you're thinking about online business, you're in a business opportunity where it's not just you, but you're thinking it's just you. Where you're in an online business thinking you're a lone wolf, obviously you've got to know everything yourself before you can move forward, right? But in most business opportunities that I've been in for the last several years, you have an upline. You have sponsors, you have mentors, you have group business owners, people who are willing to talk with you and share their knowledge with you, and even hop on three-way calls with you when you find a client that is interested. They're asking you questions you don't fully understand or know the answers to. But instead of shying away and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time, I don't know the answer, goodbye," and hanging up the phone or breaking off the internet communication, you can say, "I don't know the answer to that, but I bet my sponsor does. I bet somebody in my upline does, and I can connect you with somebody who does have that answer." And in most every business opportunity that's out there, every online business opportunity, they've got their private groups, they've got their Facebook groups. You get somebody in a business opportunity that's asking you questions you don't know the answer to. There's somebody in that group that knows that answer. You can go, you can ask the question in the group yourself, or if the person that's asking the question is already in the opportunity, tell them where to go. Tell them, "I would love to help you. I don't have the answer, but somebody in the group will." And connect them up with the information that could probably change their life. So get your head out of the assumption that you have to know every answer to every question before you get started, because you don't. You don't need to be an expert. Ray Higdon put it this way. I love this statement. He said, "You don't have to be miles ahead of the people that you're trying to lead to success. You just have to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of them on the overall journey." So a lot of people, when they're trying to be leaders in an opportunity, they think, "I've got to be miles ahead of everybody else. I got to be the expert." No, you don't. Be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the people you're trying to guide, and that will be good enough. And somebody in your upline, somebody else is going to be 2 or 3 miles ahead. You can call them up on the phone, connect with them through a Facebook group, private group, send them an email, however it's done in your business opportunity, and say, "Hey, I've got this person that I'm reaching out to. They're asking me this question. Do you have the answer? Can you clue me in on what the right answer is to this question?" And I would say the vast majority of the time, if you're in a good, solid business opportunity, somebody in your upline would be more than happy to help out, to answer those questions, and give you what you need to help the person that's just 2 or 3 steps behind you. So yeah, if you're doing anything and you feel that no matter how much you know, you have to know a little bit more, try to get out of your own ego and realize it's not all up to you. Yes, you play a big part in your own home-based business, whatever it may be, but you're not exactly a lone wolf. You don't have to be, at least. You can get mentorship, advice, counseling. You can get mindset help from a lot of other people out there. If you're having trouble with self-confidence, if you're having trouble with self-doubt, if you need to expand and grow your mindset, there are groups out there that can help you with that. Let me know. I'm involved in one group that sometimes I participate live, sometimes I just listen to the recorded meeting, but it's a Law of Attraction Mastermind that is absolutely free. It meets Monday through Friday by phone. If you're wanting to get a little bit of help with self-confidence so that you can improve your odds of success, let me know. It's called the Think and Grow Rich Group. And yeah, it's a great group of people. They've been doing this for 14 years. So they've got a lot of experience in this field, and it's just a group of people helping one another develop the right mindset for success, overcoming self-doubt, attracting good things into their life. So yeah, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to fix you up with that link. So anyway, this is Ralph signing out. Thank you for dropping by. If you want to take a look at what I do by way of affiliate marketing, that little thing, that little ticker running beneath my chin here, that's my affiliate link for an affiliate marketing academy that teaches you how to do affiliate marketing right. It's got a lot of great tools that are just top tier, trainings that are top tier and next level, in my opinion. And we pay 80% recurring commissions. So if you're wanting to get involved in an affiliate marketing opportunity that is legit, that's been around for 9 years, and is going strong and pays generous recurring commissions, check it out. See if it's right for you. Okay, this is Ralph signing out. Thank you for dropping by. Be back again. What is it today? Am I going to do this again tomorrow? I think I'm going to be taking tomorrow off of the lives. I'll be focusing more on recorded video and reaching out to people one-on-one. But until Monday, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.